Recently, there have been shootings at Independence Mall and other public places that are typically considered safe.
And there were also two back-to-back shootings Monday in Wilmington, leaving some in the community on edge. WWAY's Matt Bennett sat down with Police Chief Donny Williams today to discuss this recent uptick in violence.
What would be your message to those who are out there committing violent crimes?
We're going to bend over backwards to try to arrest you if we can.
Wilmington Police Chief Donny Williams issuing a stern warning to violent offenders. This after recent shootings hit close to home for some residents.
Violence can happen anywhere in the city. There's not these specific locations where the violence occurs.
Police responded to two back-to-back shootings Monday evening, one resulting in 4 people shot at a Burger King downtown. Earlier this month, police responded to Independence Mall after a shot was fired near the food court. I know a lot of the gun violence in Wilmington typically associated with gang activity. Is that what we're seeing with some of these past shootings?
Some of it is gang activity, but some of it is just conflicts. It can be over robbery, it can be over a dispute, it can be over gambling.
Chief Williams hopes to ease public concern by noting these disputes are typically between people who know each other. He also says law enforcement is working around the clock to put a stop to the violence.
We have our mobile field force, which is a combined partnership between the Wilmington Police Department and Hanover County Sheriff's Office. They're out 7 days a week being proactive, trying to prevent these things from happening.
Police are making a plea to the Wilmington community. If you know something, report it. But for some, that decision is a complicated one. What would you say to people in the community who maybe do know that something's going to happen, or they know something about a shooting that's already happened, but they're afraid of retribution if they do speak up?
We have our tip 411. You can tip us anonymously. If they want to call the front desk at the police department, if you're scared we're going to know your number, star 67, block your phone number. We just want the information.
Chief Williams says with 300 to 500 service calls per day, the department does its best, but addressing this violence epidemic needs to be a collaborative community effort.
The police department, we're committed to the enforcement portion of the mission, and we're also open to working with other entities on the prevention and the intervention piece. I don't think we should be leading the prevention and intervention piece. I think some of our community partners should be leading those portions of it, but we definitely want to be right there beside them in the trenches and leading the enforcement efforts.
In Wilmington, Matt Bennett, WWAY News.
Chief Williams says gun violence is actually down 30% compared to this time last year. He encourages gun owners to lock up their firearms, as he says many are stolen from vehicles and used to commit crimes. Last night, officers took 3 guns off the street during a traffic stop.